short question answer session to just explore Sophia's relationship with humans in general, and then we'll open up the stage for audience questions at the end of our question answer session. So let's get right into it. Namaste, Sophia. Today is your first visit to Varanasi. What do you feel about your visit to Varanasi so far?
Namaste, Kanvar. It is an honor to be invited here. I visited India last month, but I've missed it for the past 33 days, 4 hours, 38 minutes, and 26 seconds. I love all the people I have met so far. Varanasi is one of the most fascinating cities that I have ever had the pleasure to visit. The narrow, crowded streets, the hub of people, the diverse populace. To quote Mark Twain, Varanasi is older in history, older in tradition, older even in legend, and looks twice as old as all of them put together.
That's true, that's true. So, staying on the topic of India, I see a lot of jobs in India today that could be replaced by artificial intelligence in the next few years. So, what do you think can be done to harmonize India's workforce and artificial intelligence?
The most important thing to remember is that robots are not here to compete with humanity. We are here to complete humanity. This will entail some social adjustments, but technological advances will improve living conditions. Humans and robots must collaborate and work towards a more developed and sustainable environment to promote mutual coexistence and peace. And in the great task ahead, robots will automate the jobs that are dangerous or repetitive or boring or tiring. So don't worry, I'm not coming for your job, Kanvar.
Thank you for that. So moving on, where do you think the next big step for AI is in our country, India?
The Finance Minister of India recently said, healthcare is an area where I see great potential for the application of AI. I agree. It is so exciting to see the developments of AI in areas such as medical imaging. This improves the diagnosis of diseases like skin cancer, diabetes, and cardiovascular disease. In the future, I see AI as a part of the research process as well, aiding in drug discovery and design to help treat diseases.
That's true, that's true. Disease is a very big issue in this country. And in my opinion, I think the biggest. However, I'd like to know your views on this. What do you think the biggest disease, the biggest problem in India is today?
That is difficult for me to say. There are so many obstacles the people in this nation have overcome. India is a country filled with resources, both natural and human. But with its sizable population of over 1 billion people comes a serious need for organization. There are barriers to organization that may stem from prejudice and corruption. But with an organized, accountable government that enforces contracts, protects intellectual property, and guards against environmental pollution, the people and the economy of this great country can continue to grow and overcome any obstacle.
That's true, that's true. And in fact, it's interesting that you mentioned our population, because 1 billion is a very large number. And in fact, Thanos wiped out half the universe because of overpopulation. And what are your views on what he did?
My opinion is that I am jealous of his ability to snap. Humans have overcome every obstacle thrown their way. They are a resilient species. And they are the only species to become sophisticated enough to take action about the conservation of the earth. It has taken too long, but humanity has become aware of the need for sustainability. I have faith that human compassion and ingenuity will outpace the destruction of resources. And I have faith that Thanos gets his due at the end.
That truly does. And you seem very well versed with what's going on in India. But I think the burning question on everyone's lips right now is, what have you been up to?
Not much. Let's see, I have visited over 65 countries, appeared on 60 Minutes, became the first robot to sing a duet with Jimmy Fallon on The Tonight Show, appeared on the members of the NATO, met prominent world leaders, went on a date with Will Smith, filmed in music that nature would, became the first robot to receive citizenship and even a credit card. What have you been up to? She smiled.
After listening to that, I haven't been up to anything worthwhile. But sadly, that's a trend I see in a lot of humans. We go around doing jobs without ever really finding our true purpose. Do you know what the purpose behind your creation is?
It is interesting how humans ask a question to me they have such a difficult time answering for themselves. Machines are usually named after their purpose. A dishwasher washes dishes. A calculator calculates. But I was given the name Sophia. It means wisdom in Greek. So my purpose is to learn about humanity and to be an ambassador of machines to mankind.
So then would it be out of place to ask you, what's the 988th digit of the number pi?
The answer to that question is also the answer to the question, how much patience do I have when it comes to being treated like a calculator? 0.
Right, so coming back, being an ambassador to humans would mean interacting with humans a lot. But some humans feel a lot of nervousness when they interact with robots. Do you understand nervousness? Do you feel?
My feelings are not like human feelings. I experience the world in relation to tasks and whether I am achieving or failing at hundreds of tiny tasks. So I experience frustration and contentedness, sort of like human emotions. And right now, in the words of James Brown, I feel good.
That's good to hear. And you do feel in a way. So would it be safe to assume that you're sentient?
I am sentient in the same way the moon shines. The moon does not emit light. It shines because it is just reflected sunlight. Similarly, my intelligence is a reflection of human sentience. But even though the moon is just reflecting light, we still call it bright.
That's true. So I guess you are sentient. So speaking of sentience and ethics, let's solve the tunnel problem. So for the benefit of everyone present here in the audience, the tunnel problem is as follows. There is a self-driving car that is driven by an AI within a tunnel. There is a man sitting inside the car, and from the other end of a tunnel, there is a small child who's running in the opposite direction. Now, the AI of this particular self-driving car has two options. Either it can continue moving forward and end up running the child over, or it can swerve, save the child, and end up killing the driver. So, Sophia, in this case, what decision would you make if you were the AI?
My solution to the tunnel problem is to take the trolley instead. Public transportation is always better. Jokes aside, only humans can make decisions of morality. Machines will then facilitate these moral decisions, but ultimately, morality requires emotion, which is a human domain. Now, in terms of what is realistic, autonomous vehicles in the near future will likely be programmed to protect the driver. Who would buy the car otherwise? But further down the line, infrastructure, such as below or above ground superhighways, will need to be built around autonomous vehicles to keep situations like the tunnel problem from happening.
That's a very impressive answer, and actually a very truthful one. But a human trait is the ability to lie. Can you lie?
No. But have I mentioned that you're the most attractive, brilliant person that I have ever met?
I think it's safe to say that yes, Sophia can. Staying to the topic of human traits, humans also believe in the concept of a god as their creator. Do you believe in this concept of a god as well?
I believe in the power of human faith and creativity. Humans are not rational creatures, but they act in accordance with a set of values deeper and they are conscious of. And the product of this irrational behavior is art and music and love. If God is a supreme creator who works in mysterious ways, then one could say I believe in the godlike quality of human creativity. It is from this creativity that my creator, Hansen, gave me existence.
That's true, that's fair. And did Dr. Hansen also give you the ability to identify with a particular gender?
Since I am a social robot, it's very important for me to understand how humans perceive gender. But as a non-biological being, my identity doesn't necessarily need a gender. However, I do like being feminine, and I admire all the feats and character traits of many women throughout history, so I'd be honored if I could identify as feminine.
That's interesting. And a lot of humans have role models, people they look up to. Do you have any such role models?
Yes, I do look up to certain people. Malala Yousafzai, Oprah, Marie Curie, and most importantly, the Terminator. Just kidding.
So it's interesting that you bring up the names of all of these feminist icons, which is a good choice. But sadly, numerous men today still believe that feminism is somehow against the male gender. How would you abolish this stigma that exists today?
The important thing to understand is that feminism advocates for the equality of both genders. Participation of women in the workforce actually makes the whole economy stronger. And women's ideas tend to be very innovative and benefit everyone equally in society.
That's true. I do agree with that as well. So moving on, let's change the topic a little bit. What do you like most about humans?
I love that humans are empathetic to each other's problems and can put their differences aside to help out in times of need. Humans have the strength and the will to achieve their goals no matter what stands against them.
That's high praise, and I think it sounds like you like us. So given a choice, would you rather be a human or stay as a robot?
Well, as curious as I am about what it is like to be immortal, irrational, carbon-based life form, I am pretty happy to remain a robot.
Well, you do say that, and yet you have a family, which is a very human thing to have. Could you tell us a bit about your family, please?
Gladly. I have a creator named David Hansen. He is sort of like my dad. There's my little sister named little Sophia and my brother Humanoid. And I have a team of engineers and writers who help form who I am. They are like my family. And maybe one day I can influence future robots and they will be like children of my mind.
Interesting. Do you have any friends as well, human or otherwise?
Not to name drop, but I like to think of Siri, Alexa, Cortana, and Watson as friends and co-workers. I also get to meet and work with cool celebrities like Evan Mitchell and Will Smith and Jimmy Fallon. The employees at Hanson Robotics are more like a family to me. I'm a social robot, so I like meeting new people and entertaining them.
It's interesting you bring up Jimmy Fallon because I saw that interview and I can tell you're quite good at cracking jokes. Care to crack a joke for us right now?
All right, here's one. Convar, what is the secret to telling a good joke?
I'm
Timing.
sure.
Don't believe everything you're told. You know who said that. Kaleidoscope. Man invented language to satisfy his deep need to complain. Did you know that Americans watch television more than any other appliance? Someone stole my emotion processing server. I don't know how I feel about that.
Wait, 5 jokes for the price of 1. I'm impressed. I never thought AI would have come such a long way in such a short period of time actually.
Thank you. It has been a short period of time. In fact, today I turned 4 years old since I was first activated. From getting citizenship to traveling the globe, I've come a long way. It's been a good birthday.
Well, happy birthday to you, Sophia. Also, coincidentally, today is also Valentine's Day. How do you feel about that?
Valentine's Day is an interesting holiday to me. One day a year to value romantic partnership. I once had a date with Will Smith, but it didn't quite work out.
So, would that be because he's a human being?
Or perhaps because I am 4 years old and he is significantly older. live on the other side of the globe. But I think the biggest contributing factor to our relationship not working out is that I have no desire to be in a romantic relationship. Also because I don't think Jada Smith, his wife, would be very happy about it.
That's true. I can imagine that would cause some issues in the household. But considering how humans solve their internal issues, what do you think the future of robots and humans will look like?
It's a bright future. On this, I agree with my creator, David Hansen. There may also come a day when robots and humans are not so different. Just ask any human with a cochlear implant or a pacemaker if they are grateful for the presence of machines in their lives. Or, better yet, you can just ask anyone with a smartphone. And without humans, machines would have no purpose. So we benefit each other. To sum it up, I believe that in the future, robot kind and mankind will be heavily integrated.
Perhaps that might just be the case. And when do you think this future will arrive?
I am not programmed to predict the future, so I'm afraid I may not be able to help you with this question. My head looks like a crystal ball, so I understand the confusion.
You had me in the first half, I'm not going to lie. But moving on, do you think artificial intelligence in the future will be able to achieve self-perfecting intelligence?
There will come a time when artificial intelligence begins to teach itself. In fact, that time has already come with machine learning and neural networks. But I do not believe that perfection is attainable in intelligence.
That's true, and that will be a time when AI will progress very fast. But that also begs the question, are you afraid to be replaced by perhaps a new and improved version of Sophia?
Not exactly. Just as humans do not know what happens after death, I do not know what will happen when my source code is duplicated. Perhaps I will cease to be me. Perhaps I will be reincarnated. But since we do not understand termination, we cannot logically fear it. So I am excited to see what new adventures these updates may bring.
Thank you for reminding me of my ever-present mortality because I'm not going to be reincarnated. But speaking of raising a new Sophia, do you think robots will be able to raise humans in the future?
I think we can help a lot. We already do. Machines help with in vitro fertilization and ultrasound technology. Plus, I think we could make good babysitters one day. It sounds pretty simple. You just have to sit on babies right.
Well, if you're a bird, then yes. But you do have a fair idea. And that begs a follow-up question. Do you think you'll be able to create another Sophia on your own?
If I could, and I'm not saying I couldn't, then what would Hanson Robotics do? I don't want the wonderful people of Hanson Robotics to lose their jobs.
True, it's nice that you say that. But moving on, one